is time for a second shot sit down, actually with a couple we've interviewed before for the TV show, but we had to get them back in here to get more in depth. Raj and Anna Asava are the co-founders of Hunger Mitau, which is a grassroots volunteer movement to mobilize the Indian American community in support of their local food banks. They also moved from India to America, and I just have so many questions about their experience, about their nonprofit, etc. So they are back with us. Good to see you both.
Great to be back, Jenny.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, listen, when you came here last time, we stood here and talked for another 30 minutes, and I thought we've got to record this on camera. But I have to check in. How is Hunger Mitau going? I know you have been traveling. How is the effort going?
Amazing. Actually, the community is stepping up in a big way. Last time when we were here, we kind of gave your audience a little bit about what Hunger Mitau is. It's a movement, not an organization, and we are asking other communities to step up. And thanks to you, we got the word out to other communities, and just last week, we launched the Hunger Mitau movement version for the Hispanic community.
Amazing!
Yes.
Oh
and
my
it's called
gosh.
Sin Hambre.
Hambre, yeah. Sure,
Sin Hambre. And it's been led by a fellow just as passionate about hunger, wiping out hunger, named Anthony. And we are really indebted to him and his leadership to get that thing started.
I wanted to talk about you're mobilizing the Indian American community.
I'm glad that the title of this show is Second Shot Sit Down. Life is all about second shots. So never give up in life. Interesting thing happened to me growing up in India. I was a brilliant student. In fact, to the point that my teachers actually had me skip a few grades. And I was coasting along and I was looking forward to a good career, and suddenly I had typhoid. And that had me on bed rest for almost a year. When this opportunity to come to America came along, I jumped at it. But my dad he's an interesting fellow. He's no more, but he really believed that at a young age, people should stand on their own 2 feet and not become dependent on others. My dad sent me on a fly now, pay later ticket. And the moment I landed in America, I was already in debt. And fortunately, my sister and brother-in-law were there, so I stayed with them. And I found the first job I could get. And the first job I could get back then in 1974 was a dishwasher, working as a dishwasher at a hospital. And my wages at that time was $1.85 an hour.
How did you meet? This circumstance is something that's super unique to me and that I don't know much about.
The conversations shift around the dining table. They shift from like college and courses to, okay, you know, now that you've graduated, now it's time to get married. So what kind of, my parents were very open with me in what are your aspirations, what kind of a family. The conversation's always about family. Yeah, they talk about the boy, but you're going into a family.
Oh.
You know, and that is how I feel like the arranged marriage system is different from Match.com, right? Because you're not just looking at a life partner, you're also looking at a family background. Is it compatible? It helps because marriage itself is such a struggle at times. You have to put in a lot of work. And so if the families are compatible with his family, raised him very similar to how my family raised me. So the values are similar.
Right.
It's helpful. So, you know, my parents would ask me what kind of a life I wanted, and, you know, I'd be open with them. So you know, I kind of went through the same thing that he did. I'd be shown proposals of, hey, here's this person, and I'm like, yeah, well,
It was the original Match.com, but with family information.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so they're sending these, and how old are both of you at this point in time?
I was 19.
Okay.
Yeah,
What about you, Raj?
I was 25.
Okay. So were you considered older at that point for having not married, or is it about normal?
It's about normal.
Okay.
About normal. And about 3 to 5 year age difference between boy and girl was very normal.
You know, that was just a tiny sliver of the conversation with the Asavas about their work in America, both corporate and in the volunteer world, how they got there, and their experience with arranged marriage. I just love learning different things about different families and how they make it work. And if you do too, I think you are going to love the full episode of this conversation. It is episode 263 of the Second Shot podcast, which you can find on any podcast platform. And it is also linked in the Second Shot segment of CW33.com.